welcome to Jiva Yoga Live today. My name is Claire. Today we are doing a sequence all about yoga poses for constipation. For this sequence, we are going to start on our feet today. We're going to be using one block, so if you have it handy, go ahead and grab it. If you don't have a block, you don't necessarily need it. You can use a book or a water bottle or whatever you have around. We are going to start in triangle pose. So stepping our feet out, just parallel with one another to start, and then turning your right heel out at a 90-degree angle. So we're almost in that warrior two type stance, but both legs are straight here, but we have that heel to arch alignment. So starting in triangle pose, we'll scoop our hands up towards the sky just to lengthen the side bodies here. And then bring the right hand down by the side here. Exhale as you reach, and then bringing the right hand down, left hand stays up. You can grab for the block here, have it handy, so your right fingertips can rest on the block here. Left hand up towards the sky. You want to draw your right hip forward and gently invite your left hip towards the back, almost like you're plastered in between a wall here, and you have to be as flat as possible. So we want to rid ourselves of that constipation that our body is going through right now. So the best thing to do is move and hydrate. So we want to move the body here, opening up our chest towards the sky, maybe inviting your gaze up. Gentle breath in. And exhale out. Keeping our legs exactly where they are here, we're going to rotate just our hands and our torso. So bringing the left hand back towards the left thigh, right hand up towards the sky, and then send your hips towards the right side for a reverse triangle here. Relax the right shoulder. And again, still imagining yourself sandwiched in between that wall, finding that movement, stretching that body here. Nice big breath in, and full exhales out. Coming back up through center, inhale, both hands up through center. Turn your right toes in so both feet are facing forward. You can bring your hands down just for a minute to set up the block as we go over to the other side. So bringing the block closer towards our left foot, starting in triangle pose. We turn our left toes out at a 90-degree angle, so we have our left heel and our right arch aligned perpendicular with one another. Reaching your hands up to lengthen through the side bodies, and then dropping the left arm down as we lengthen, and then draw the left hand down, right hand goes up. Again, grabbing for that block here to help give you a little extra support. We want to reach up rather than down. So when we're in that upward facing position here, we're inviting that gas, that constipation to move down like the natural flow of our body, right? So we want to keep ourselves upright here, lengthening through our left torso, opening our chest towards the sky, maybe allowing your gaze to go up. Full breath in, full exhales out. So keeping your legs exactly where they are, just lift your chest off the ground, rotating your right arm down towards your back thigh, left hand up towards the sky, send your hips towards the left leg, and finding that reverse triangle here. Breathing in deeply, and exhaling completely. Relaxing the left shoulder here, inhale, and exhale. Coming back up to standing, reach both hands up towards the sky, turn both toes in, and exhale your hands to heart center. So we're going to remove the block from out of the way. We can place it down to the side if we need it. And then stepping your feet forward consciously, facing the front of your mat. You're going to bring your hips about hip width distance apart. Reach your hands up towards the sky to lengthen your spine and your side body here. And then continue to reach your hands forward, still activating that length in the spine. Reaching, softly bending the knees, and then exhaling down into a forward fold. You can keep a soft bend in the knees, and that'll release any tension in the lower spine. Just sending the tailbone up towards the sky here. So as we fold forward and we find that compression, We're sending our tailbone up, and this is going to help that constipation or that gas kind of release out of our body. Release your head and your neck wherever you're at. The weight is in your toes. And enjoy this gentle compression of the organs. Placing your hands back on the ground, start to walk them towards the front of your mat. Place them down firmly, spreading all 10 fingers, and then step your feet back towards the edge of the mat. Send your hips up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Rotate your shoulders away from your ears. Press into the palms to naturally send your hips up, and then melt your heels down. Big breath in, and big breath out. So as we send our tailbone up, we're inviting that gas to move up as well, exiting our body and relieving ourselves of that constipation that we don't want to have. So one more breath here, inhaling and exhaling. Slowly dropping your knees down towards the ground here. Bring your big toes together and keep your knees on the outside edge of the mat. Drop your hips down towards your heels here, continuing to reach your hands towards the front of your mat and releasing your head down towards the ground. You can connect your forehead on the ground here and continue to push your palms in towards the ground here, melting your hips down towards your heels. On your next breath in, lift your chest up here, bring your knees together, and then start to walk your hands even further, coming into extended puppy pose. So we walk our hands forward, keeping our hips over our knees. We're sending our tailbone up. We want to send that gas out, that constipation. We want to rid ourselves. So we want to keep sending our bottom up in hopes of releasing that gas and that air. We're also opening up our chest and expanding our throat and our heart chakras here as well. Then coming out, start to walk your hands back towards the center line of your body here. And gently flip on over onto your bottom. We're going to come into one more twist here. And the twist is going to help us kind of wring out that stagnant energy in our body. So we want to massage the stomach and the organs, and that's going to help relieve ourselves of that constipation that we don't want. So keeping your legs out nice and long in front of you here, we're going to come into a gentle twist. So you want to step the right foot over the left knee. Reach your hands up towards the sky, inhaling to lengthen the spine. Dropping the right hand towards the back of the mat, wrapping the left arm around your right thigh. Exhale for a gentle twist. You can allow your gaze to go towards the back of the mat. Breathing in to lengthen and exhaling to twist. Reaching both hands up towards the sky, switching out our legs. Send your right leg long and then step your left foot over your right thigh. Drop your left hand towards the back of your mat and wrap your right arm around your left thigh here, coming into a seated gentle twist. With every breath in, lengthen your spine up, and every exhale out, just twist a little bit deeper. Allowing your gaze to follow. Coming back through center, reach both hands up towards the sky, both legs long, and then exhale your hands down. You can press your hands into the mat and just send your hips a little bit forward, coming down on towards the ground here. So relaxing your body down towards the mat, wrap your hands around your thighs, coming into a full wind removing pose. So this pose is extra juicy right now because we're squeezing our knees in towards our chest. So we're finding that compression in our belly, in our abdomen, and all those internal organs. We're giving them a nice little juicy massage. At the same time, by pulling those knees in towards our chest, our hips are lower there, inviting that extra air, that constipation built up in our body, and we're sending it out. If it feels good, you can massage your lower spine by rocking side to side. more than welcome to hang out in this position as long as you want. If not, you can go ahead and grab from behind your thighs, rock and roll the length of your mat once or twice, coming up to a seated position, meeting me on the front of the mat here, and knowing that all the constipation in our body is built up from extra gas. So we need some things to ground us. So finding some movement and hydration to rid ourselves of that constipation. Thank you guys for joining. It's been a pleasure having you in class today. If you like this video, you should check out some of the other ones that we have on our page. Hit the subscribe button and please let us know what you think. We would love to hear from you. Namaste.